a dream I know. Deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
This is a breaking news. I just saw it now, and I'm not too happy about it. You know, some people don't understand me. Some people don't understand me, and as long as you don't understand me, you may not understand me. You may not understand me, and as long as you don't understand me, you won't still understand me. The truth remains that I am not speaking against Biafra, but I'm only trying to let people know some kind of potholes, the play of the game that some of our Biafrans are playing. That is it. That's what I'm trying to let you some guys know, that there is game, there is politics. There is politics under this Biafra agitation. There is politics. How can they still be giving us stories till now? Do we really need stories? What is all this story coming for? You are not taking action. You are still giving us stories. Nnamdi Kanu is still under detention. This is why I said that there is politics. Okay, we are talking about Nnamdi Kanu under detention. They are still welcoming. Yesterday I came line. Some people don't understand me. We are talking about somebody that is still in detention under the DSS, not even under the normal custody where a prisoner is supposed to be. And even the DSS custody where Nnamdi Kanu is does not even have the facility. Does not have facility to detain a criminal. But Nnamdi Kanu is still under that custody. And you people came here to always be giving us news. Do we need news? We don't need news. We need action. I'm only trying to let some of you know that there is politics. Some people are using this Biafra agitation for political mission. If not, why would Nnamdi Kanu still be under detention till now? They have not even granted him bail. In case you don't know, they have not granted Nnamdi Kanu bail. Nnamdi Kanu is still under the DSS detention till now. Is it supposed to be so? You know, when I talk, I always elaborate it. I don't believe on I don't believe on facing one side. Anywhere it comes from, I will tell you. What they did yesterday, it was very, very wrong. Do you know that normally before, there were not any Biafra land was not supposed to welcome any plan, businesses for now. As long as Nnamdi Kanu is still under detention. That's why I told you that. Politics. There's a political play, foul play on this Biafra agitation. Some people are using it as a political play. Even some people that is even saying that they are the IPOB army, they are the IPOB soldiers, they are Eastern Security. They are not even acting. They are not. Forget about the unknown gunmen. I don't have time for those unknown gunmen, because they are purely political people. Somebody told me that I should not be talking about unknown gunmen, that so that I will not cause trouble for myself. Whoever that says it, whoever that wrote that thing on my page, said that I should not be talking about unknown gunmen. That unknown gunmen, I'm putting myself at risk. Guy, listen to me loud and clear. Unknown gunmen, they are political talks. Who intruded themselves into the Nnamdi Kanu Biafra agitation. They did the more destruction. They are the one that did it. They used Nnamdi Kanu during his agitation to destroy properties. So they are political talks. Loud and clear. I said it. That is what unknown government is. And the things that the unknown government destroyed during Nnamdi Kanu agitation, they are also using it as a charges against Nnamdi Kanu now. So on the unknown government, whoever you call yourself, your unknown government, if you want to, now you should come out and begin to do your rubbish. the unknown government, you should come out now and start doing your rubbish. So when the agitation starts, you should not come out and begin to destroy properties or in the name of, because Nnamdi Kanu is agitating. Let me bring out what brought me here this morning. Let me get out. So some of you that is telling me that I am not supporting Biafra, you are wasting your time because you are not in my heart and you are not in my lips. So you are wasting your time. I will only tell you what is going on right there, because normally now that Igbos are facing, we are in terrible time now. We are in problem now. So why are they welcoming any ministers into the Biafra land? What for? All the Biafrans, can't they block the road? Can't they say that they don't want it? Can't they come out? This is the time that should even protest inside the Biafra land. So what are they waiting for? Should protest, and if any, they should protest and tell them that anything, we don't want any collaboration, any business with the Nigerians now until they free Nnamdi Kanu. That's what you should be telling them. I am not in the East, okay? I am not in the East. But what they're supposed to do is that since Nnamdi Kanu is still under detention on the DSS, Nigeria government, you shouldn't have allowed. Thank you, guy. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. That is not my problem for now. Let me make this point and clear. As long as Nnamdi Kanu is under detention for now, the Biafra land shouldn't have accept any planning, whether airports, whether minister coming, anything. They shouldn't have allowed them. The population can come out. Population can come out. Stop anything concerning anything business with the Nigeria. That is it. If you want to fight for freedom, you fight a good freedom fight. Not because Nnamdi Kanu is under detention. Then where is all the supporters? Everybody will just keep quiet. The Nigerians are coming in. That's why I said that there's a political race. You don't understand me, you will never understand me. And I'm not here to explain to you to understand me. But those that want to understand me should understand me. That as long as Nnamdi Kanu is under detention, they are not supposed to be accepting anything concerning any collaboration with the Nigerian government as we speak now. Because we are more, the Igbos, we are on sad mood. So why signing anything government concerning them? I saw a video yesterday where, I don't know if it's an old video or whatever, where some people, I believe that is an old video, where some people came, they wanted to come for campaigning, which is some of the political allies in the Biafra land. When they were called, they wanted to talk about campaign. The Igbo people were shouting, our Biafra were shouting, Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, Biafra. That is what you're supposed to do. On that day, this minister, this woman, how they call that woman that came, Minister of Trade Affairs, that thief. I know her very well. She's a thief. She's a thief. She steals Nigerian money. And Onoshe, imagine Onoshe. I don't know where Onoshe came from. Definitely, I'm going to read about her. And when I read about her, I will comment. So some of you will not think that because I did for NSAS and the Nigerian police were threatening me, they were calling my phone threatening me, and you feel that the truth has lost out of my mouth. I am still much available here. I am still very, very much available. The truth needs to be told. As we speak now, the land of Biafra is not supposed to accept anything in collaboration with the Nigerian government now, until Nnamdi Kanu has been bailed. Nnamdi Kanu is still under the Nigeria DSS department. He's still under them. Crying out loud. What is going on? They are writing, okay, fine. Imagine his lawyer, Ejiofor, wrote that he wants to go and see Nnamdi Kanu. And first of all, denied it. The asterisk is exhibit MNK. That's what they wrote on the appeal that he was writing. Then after 2 days, what they now called him. And as we speak, then Nnamdi Kanu is complaining about his heart disease issues. That he might even die before on the 29th. For what? And we are still accepting ministers into Biafra land. Say they want to come out. Is it airports that you need now? Is it roads that you need now? Do you need anything like say they want to Nigeria government is coming to because one girl wrote one girl, I don't know, I didn't miss someone, I'll be more someone. She wrote rubbish on my page, insulting me. I don't have time for those kind of slangs. You know I don't have time because that is not what I have to tell you. I am telling you loud and clear. Some people think that I was laughing, I was trying to make mock. Listen to me. I will tell you this again. Some people are using this Biafra agitation to get influence in Abuja. Take it or you leave it. Some people will use this Biafra agitation that Nnamdi Kanu is under DSS custody to get influence in Abuja. Some of them will not go there for the main reason why they are going there. Some will go there for the main reason why they are going there. Because it's not everything that you will tell me that you want to wait until they call you. Sometimes you need to raise up your voice and talk. Why must Nnamdi Kanu having a problem of his liver? And now they are, you know what, short, I don't even know what to say. Different news keep coming. The British have come, they didn't do anything about it. So where is the Biafrans? Nnamdi Kanu health is under challenge. You people are waiting for on the 26th. I don't understand. They don't want to grant him bail to go. They don't want to allow medical doctor for him. This is the breaking news now. They don't want to welcome him, his medical doctor, which is specialist who used to treat him. And we are still waiting. Are we waiting till something else will be done? They will not come and write RYP. Not come and write RYP. Meanwhile, the time, I am not in the east. I'm saying it loud and clear again. So people were posting, commenting on my page. Please, we have population of Biafrans in the east. The protests that they are protesting, what I don't understand the kind of protest. Is it a protest of a day that you quiet? The protest of Nnamdi Kanu freedom, is it a protest of a day and you quiet? And ministers are coming to come and say that they want to come and investigate on the project of the airport. They want to come and investigate on the project of events. Nnewi is having events. Is Nnewi not under Biafra land? We don't have Biafrans there that can come together and say that they don't want that event to take place until they release Nnamdi Kanu. So nobody there. Let me tell you something. If you want to be a freedom fighter, don't fight and relent. Or because your leader is under detention. You don't have to. This is when they're supposed to hear the voices of the Biafrans. This is when they're supposed to hear their voices. This is when they're supposed to come out on the road. This is when they're supposed to come out on Opi Weka. This is when they're supposed to make noise. This is when they should hear every day. They should declare everyday protests in the Biafra land. Then they will be hearing the voice. Do you know a continuous protest is better than you come out and plan one day? Because now I believe that most of them are in their business centers, in Opi Weka doing their businesses, on the Shame market doing their businesses. The way Nnamdi Kanu come and jump out, I'm a Biafran, I'm supporting the airport, I'm supporting. Who are you deceiving? Who are you deceiving? When we did NSAS, how far? When we did NSAS, how far? I mean, they couldn't withstand it before they now bring army on us on a Lekki toll gate. So how far is it today? How can you come out today? Nnamdi Kanu is under detention. You come out and protest one day, you go inside your house back and be waiting for the rubbish they are writing on newspapers. Today Nnamdi Kanu is this. Tomorrow Nnamdi Kanu lawyer do this. Tomorrow Simeon come on broadcast. Is it the broadcast? Is it how you think that we hear your voice? How many people have time to listen to broadcast in Britain or maybe UK to listen to the voice broadcast? I'm supposed to say this yesterday, but I was waiting for breaking news. I was waiting for breaking news, and the breaking news I got this morning is not encouraging. Biafrans, you know me, I am not into the as in protest, because I am not having the opportunity of doing that. But let me tell you something, I'm a Biafran. Take it or you leave it. Your protest concerning Nnamdi Kanu on detention would have been counting the same day Nnamdi Kanu was arrested with the DSS. There shouldn't, your protest shouldn't be a protest that should stop. In case you don't know, in case nobody has told you that, in case Simeon Nnamdi Kanu has not told you guys that, let me tell you this: your protest should have been a continuous something until Nnamdi Kanu is released from the DSS, because Nnamdi Kanu is not even in Konju. It's not even in Konju where the criminals are supposed to be. It's still under the DSS, where there is no sex, no lawyer go there, no family members are going there, and which is wrong. That is not where a criminal should be kept. If they call him a criminal, since they believe that he's a criminal, he's a terrorist. Why is he under the DSS? Is DSS a prison? na prison. So why are you people relenting? Where is all the Biafrans? Where are they? People that is now all Igbos are Biafrans. Where are the supporters of Nnamdi Kanu? Those people that have been coming out. They protest one day in UK, then stop. Why are you people deceiving? You protest one day in UK. I saw the protest in UK, then stop. Then Nnamdi Kanu should continue where he is. And when he come out, you come and tell him that I'm supporting you. I'm waiting for those that are going to insult me, because definitely you are insulting yourself. Because as long as you don't know what you are doing, I have to put you through to tell you that your protest on Nnamdi Kanu is not even enough. Since you believe that he's your leader, because he's my leader, yes. And where I am, I don't have access to that. You people know that, you know. I can't be explaining to you my present situation for now. How can you tell me that? When NSAS protest was a straight 3 weeks, that one I just NSAS for police brutality. Now a leader is under detention. You people are doing just one day protest, and you want to come and tell me that you are the one that love Biafra most. I'm not a Biafra. Who know me? That's what somebody was asking me. Who know me? You that they know. One day protest, you keep quiet and go back to your business. And the person is under custody, complaining about his heart problem, that he might die. That is what the news that I read. Let me read out the news for you guys. Don't look as if I'm I'm just talking. You know me, I need to hide my own for back. I need to cook my yam for corner of fire. And they throw am inside fire, they cook am. Oh, to I can cook him. If you want to be black pot, ready to get a black pot, be black. If you want to be white pot, be white pot. What is the silence for? What is the silence for? Protest one day for Germany. I saw the protest one day for UK. All they come out, I pop. All they go back to their businesses. Then one day for East. Just one day for East. Everybody go back to their businesses. Then why didn't Nnamdi Kanu that you have been claimed that is your leader is still under pains, and you are doing you went back to your businesses. So are you telling me now that you people are hiding? Your leader is in problem. Now that you are supposed to come out and talk, all of you keep quiet, waiting for lawyer Simeon to do broadcast. When he come, the people will be hailing, yes, hey Biafra, hey Biafra. You're supposed to hold. This is when you should come out. The world should hear your voice. That your leader is our leader is under detention for necessarily. He's arrested. Yes. As we speak now, the news now, Kenyan government have denied it that it was Nigeria government that answered to kidnap Nnamdi Kanu. That is breaking news as we speak now. Nobody be mumu. My brain dey work. If you want to do something, do it. Nnamdi Kanu said that he will agitate. He will agitate the deaths. So you that is a supporter, what is your own note? What is your oath? Let me read the breaking news that I'll get out of this place. Because somebody was telling that I was wasting my data yesterday. I just look at the person. Yesterday was a large. I just want to make a very long chat with you guys. That is it. So that is the Jerome. That is the mistake they are making. Do you know that the mistake we are making as they just protested in Germany, I mean in the UK. Just one day, they keep quiet. Then they protest in the Biafran land. Only one day they keep quiet. Now, this is when they should even come out and good serious protests should be taking place every day. Every day. Then the world will be hearing their voice. The world will be hearing their voice. They keep quiet. I'm telling you, that is it. If I tell them, they will begin to insult me, which I don't even care. When we protested for NSAS, 3 weeks, complete 3 weeks. 3 weeks. Okay, 100 days protest can't shake Buhari. You see the discouragers. Now Buhari they protest for. You see the mistake that people are making. You see the mistake that some of you are making. Have fun. Okay, who is this one? Are you an Igbo or what? Which kind of name? What are you writing? 100 days protest can't shake Buhari. Are you protesting for Buhari? If you are protesting for Buhari, you are making a mistake. Because Buhari is a dead man. You are making a big mistake. Even protests not even shake Buhari during NSAS. They talk about Buhari. Now Buhari na be Nnamdi Kanu lawyers. Now Buhari na for Britain. See what you did? You are making a big mistake. Protest no go shake Buhari abi. Make all Biafrans come out block Onitsha bridge. Now you go no say yes. Protest dey go shake Nigeria. Make all Biafrans come out block Onitsha bridge. Early morning, make dem block that bridge till night. Make I see whether Nigeria go use force come kill them there. Make the whole East come out, come stand for Onitsha bridge. Now you go know say there is something valuable inside that Biafra land. They talk. After they tell me nonsense. I don't even know the strategy of make if you try and say you say talk that one, this Afam, whatever, you don't know what you are saying. You don't know where to protest. Where the news where the fan not get this your write up, we write it because that one a nonsense write up. Security operative in Kenya who adopted the leader of indigenous. Not be this one I won't read. Okay. The news is so long. This is the news that came. This is the breaking news. That is it. That is it. Even one thing, when some people don't have strategies to do something, sometimes I feel, do you know that this is when this freedom that we want, this is the main time to tender what we need. Because if a protest starts from now till that day, what thing they happen? Shebi, as in like talking about war or maybe like fights, abi. This is the time to even get up. Everyday protest. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Give us what we want. You will see. The world will hear you. Every day your news will be flying. The world will stand up for Biafra. Because as Nnamdi Kanu news they go far. Now so the protests they take place. Then by then you tender this is what we want. Everyone, let me not say anything, I beg. That is their own. No? They protest one day, they go sit down. Say they wait for 26. You're waiting for 26. You're waiting for 26 Abuja. You're waiting for 26 Abuja. This was during Jonathan. Oh, you see? Okay, if they start protest, Nigerian army will start shooting them. You see? So what will they start? If they start protest, Nigerian army will stop shooting them. Oh, I saw that one though. I don't want to talk about that one for now. That Lagos issue, I will come back for. Let me just read this thing and go. According to the news here, the Nigerian government has been sued by the leader of the indigenous Biafra people of Biafra, which is IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, over his continued detention at the headquarters of the Department of State Service, which is DSS. The IPOB leader was reportedly arrested in Kenya and extradited to Nigeria to face treason charges. I just want to read the breaking news of how Nnamdi Kanu said that he might die before 26. A judge of the Federal High Court in Abuja, Benta Nyako, has asked him to be remanded at the DSS custody. The IPOB leader is facing charges bordering on the treasonable felony instituted against him over his agitation for the Republic of Biafra. Kanu in suit filed at the Federal High Court in Abuja through his lawyer Ifeanyi Ejiofor prayed for a court order directing the transfer of the applicant from the custody of the national headquarters of the State Security Service to the Nigeria Correctional Service Center in Kenju. That is where he's supposed to be. That is where Nnamdi Kanu is supposed to stay, not in the under the DSS whatever that does not have the facilities of keeping suspects or criminals, whatever they call it, within the jurisdiction of the Honorable Court, where he was initially detained before he was granted bail, pending determination of the charge. His lawyer also sought an order of this Honorable Court directing the defendants, applicant, custodian to grant access to his medical expert doctors to carry out a comprehensive independent medical examination of the defendant applicant's health condition status while in custody. Kanu added that this is what Kanu said. Kanu added that he might die if his health condition is not addressed promptly. Read the text on the charges below. The text on the charges. This is the what Nnamdi Kanu is suing the Nigeria government because they don't want to grant him bail to go and take proper care of his health, as in to allow doctors to come. This is the what is wrote on the seal. Who is this guy writing this on my page? Some of you are just a lost souls anyway. What bring my rent? Yes. If my rent expires, what are you trying to say? Yes. My fans pays my rent for a year. I so much appreciate them for doing that. God bless them. During EndSARS, I was having a problem, and they donated money for me to rent apartments. May God bless those fans. Wherever they got the money from, God will replenish it for them. Whatever they give me that money from, God will replenish it for them. As they have the hand of helping hand on my life, may God continue to help them, help their life. So I pray, and may God never let them to be in the need that I was during that time. God bless them for doing that for me. So I pray, amen. They put a roof under my head, and God bless them. And that is why I'm alive today to be here. Thank you. God bless you guys. Come and stop my mouth. Don't talk about Biafran. Amen, sweetheart. I make I continue my reading, John. This charge number FHH Abuja CRO 383/2015. That was when they made this law. Came upon 29 June 2021, and the applicant was brought before the court in chains. Imagine how they take carry Nnamdi Kanu come. They brought him in chains, handcuffs, and leg cuffs, blindfolded. They tied his eye and was consequently remanded in the custody of the State Security Service, even though there was no legal representation for the defendants, and the matter was therefore adjourned to the 26th day of July 2021 for trial. That the counsel to the applicant was not served with any hearing notice before the appearance of the applicant in the court. Neither were they aware that any action was scheduled to take place in the criminal charges number FCH Abuja CRO 38/2015 on that 29th June 2021. That on 30 June 2021, the applicant solicitors formally wrote to the State Security Service to allow applicant solicitor have access to the applicant. A copy of the said letter is hereby attached and marked as Exhibit MNK1. That was when they wanted to reject Nnamdi Kanu, the letter of lawyer Ejiofor, when he was writing to have the access to go and see Nnamdi Kanu under the custody of the DSS. They carried the letter and they asterisk it as Exhibit MNK1. But later the letter give him the access to go and see Nnamdi Kanu. I read, okay? That on 2nd July 2021 at about 12:32 p.m., the State Security Service called me, which is the Ejiofor lawyer, which is Nnamdi Kanu lawyer, called me to inform me that our request to visit the applicant has been approved and that I should come by 4 p.m. to see the defendant, which is Nnamdi Kanu. That on the said that on the said 22nd, that on the said 2nd July 2021 at about 5 p.m. at the state security headquarters in Abuja, the applicant informed me of the following fact, which I verily believe to be accurate and correct as follows: that he was kidnapped and or abducted by Kenyan security force on 19th June. That was when they caught Nnamdi, 19th June 2021, specifically at Nairobi Airport. Nnamdi was arrested, abducted or kidnapped by Kenya to Nigeria government at Nairobi Airport. That he was detained by the personnel of the Kenya police force for 8 days and was throughout this period of detention subjected to all forms of inhuman treatment, brutal torture, causing grave and severe heart problem that almost took his life. That he was detained in a unconventional facility, not necessarily a police detention center in Kenya. That throughout this detention in Kenya, he was never allowed access to his relative before he was handed over to their Nigeria security counterparts who smuggled him. Imagine, smuggled. That is a human trafficking. You know, that one should be used against the Nigeria government. They human trafficking. Who smuggled him before he was handed over? Okay, smuggled him into the Nigeria is clear valuation of his rights. That since he was smuggled into the country on 27 June 2021, he has been kept in solitary confinement without access to his family members, relatives, wives, cousins, and children, except his lawyer, who only visits after they must secure the approval and the endorsement of the Director General of the State Security Service, which approve at all usual granted as a matter of course. That he is still being subjected to mental and psychologically torture by his custodians on account of conditions of his solitary confinement, that an EGE examination was carried out on defendant and it was discovered that defendant's heart has been enlarged by more than 30%, posing a serious threat and danger to defendant's life, which is Nnamdi Kanu heart problem. That there is a need for defendant to have access to his medical doctors to avert the danger looming against the life of the defendant. That the health personnel attending to the defendant in the custody of the State Security Service is not adequate considering the circumstances of the defendant's health condition. That the defendant requires the services of his medical expert as his medical record issued by the chief cardiologist of Nairobi Hospital, who had the defendant's medical record mainly before the arrest, abduction of the applicant, shows a debilitating medical condition. Copies of this medical record showing the applicant's subsisting health condition are hereby attached and marked as Exhibit NNK. His medical report, Nigeria DSS mark it as exhibit, okay, which is how, maybe this is how they used to document their document in the custody of the DSS. Because calling somebody exhibit maybe is like this way they used to number them. You know, every department has a way to number their own files. Okay, let's continue. That defendants need regular medical observation, attention by the defendant medical specialist, which is a consultant in cardiology. That the defendant medical specialist, including the chief cardiology of Nairobi Hospital in Kenya, have his complete medical record that will easily an examination of the defendant and treatment thereof. It's your father that will die before 29. Jumbu Ushenna. It's you that will die. Let me bring her. This is, anyway, let me leave these people. Let me continue reading what I'm reading. The defendant cannot effectively put a defense to the charge against him in his present deteriorating health condition, that I know that upon the arraignment on the applicant, This honorable court, its wisdom, initially reminded the applicant in Keju Correctional Service Center, where he was held for almost 2 years before bail was constitutionally granted to the applicants, that for the almost 2 years as the applicant was custody in Kenju Correctional Facility, there was never any complaint about any form of misconduct against him, that the State Security Service is not a detention center. This is the bone, this is the bone of contention now. This is the bone of contention. You understand? The DSS department where Nnamdi Kanu is now is not suitable for him. It's not suitable for him at all. So this is what they are saying now. So as we speak now, Nnamdi Kanu have sued the Nigeria government for that, because it's going to be in the Kenju, which is the normal correctional center for criminals or defense, as in criminals or terrorists are going to have an enemy. So why are they putting him under this DSS quarters? We have no access. This is why you sue them. So that is just what is on ground now. So the bone of contention is that he said, this is what he said. So if you, Jumbu, is bringing it to my father is already dead. Yeah? He's dead already. I'm just updating you on what is on ground. And this is what Nnamdi Kanu said. That is what is on the news. I'm not the one that provide news. It's under breaking news. If you have a breaking phone, check it. My dear, Jerome, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. The reason why they keep quiet, protest for only 1 day, I don't still understand. I don't still understand though why they protest just for only 1 day and keep quiet. Somebody said that if they protest, Nigeria army will shoot them. That is, imagine. That means I don't know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about that. I want to show you guys something before I get out. Because when somebody is trying to, I want to show you guys something before I go. This is a breaking news again. This is a breaking news. Now, this one just came now. This news just entered now. Breaking news. Now. That is a breaking news. Now, anything called breaking news is a news that just come. No, I'm not minding him, oh my dear. Let me show you the news that came before the one I brought it to you guys. You see now? See? Another breaking news. Nnamdi, a breaking news just now, which is 3 minutes ago. IPOP leader Kanu begs court to send him to prison. Says he may die in DSS custody. This is what I'm talking about. It's so painful. It's so painful. All these news are coming out. It's so painful. And all the Biafran supporters, all the Bree supporters are just keeping quiet and protest for just 1 day and keep silent and be waiting for all this write-up to be coming out. It's so painful. I don't know what to say, because if I talk now, you'll tell me. It's so painful that this kind of thing is coming out. And you are here insulting me, talking rubbish. Unknown government killed 2 soldiers in Enugu. That is their own. They should be acting. Hey, this is what I want to hear. Let them be acting now. Unknown government killed 2 in Enugu. They should be acting now. The unknown government should be doing their own now. So that they will separate it from Biafra agitation. That is what I want. Let the unknown government do their own now. So they will separate it from Biafra agitation. Because let me see if they will tell now. Because they said that it was Nnamdi Kanu. When the unknown government was doing their own, it was Nnamdi Kanu. So now, let's see where they will record it. If they will record it under my father's head, let me see. The unknown government that killed 2 police yesterday in Enugu now. Remember it was Enugu yesterday that I brought news for you guys. Remember that ministers are there. My dear, I don't know. The way we quiet now, the way the Biafra supporters, the dying supporters, quiet now. So they to carry on protests every day. They keep quiet. Somebody said that Nigeria soldiers will shoot them. That means you are not even ready for what you are asking for. Maybe somebody told me that blood must roll for peace to come. Abi, for freedom. Now this is the time now. Everybody's keeping quiet, going back to their normal businesses. Only lawyer now they battle the field with some people say people that is supporting the Biafra agitation. Now then come they talk. All the dying supporters now, all they keep quiet. They protest one day for Biafra and they're quiet. They protest one day for Germany, they're quiet. You are supporting Nnamdi Kanu. Only a lawyer now, I come the waka. Only a lawyer. So you that is telling me, Sian, you that is telling me that it's your father that will die. My father has already died. Your present father that will die. Not be me talking. See Nnamdi Kanu here. He's the one that is saying it, not me. So guys, let me just come and give that particular. This is a brief one. This one just came. This is a breaking news today. IPOP leader Kanu begs court to send him to prison. Say he may die in DSS custody. The thing is too long. The thing is so long. Okay, I think, okay. It's the same news. Okay, yeah, it's the same news. Yeah. It's the same news. The one I read. Okay, this one is another one entirely. The applicant solicitor formally wrote to the State Security Service. Okay, it's the same news, but they bring it in another form. So guys, I'm going. So let me just come and tell you guys this is what is going on. And it's not good. Dying Biafra supporters, this is not what we should be hearing. You are not so even. Somebody told me yesterday that one of his friends does not eat for 2 days. If you like, don't eat for 5 days. That is not the thing. If you don't eat for 5 days, if you die with your eyes. What they need now, what is supposed to be happening now, is protests. You see the kind of protest that they did during NSAS? We need that kind of protest now. Continue. Everyday protest. Free Nnamdi Kanu. Release him. As like, let them release him from that DSS. The man is saying that he's going to die. How can you torture somebody since last month from Kenya? You are still torturing the person till now. They want to kill him. And this is what we are saying. If anything happens to Nnamdi Kanu, you will be talking and talking. Something will really happen. Even that you prevent it. You prevent it. What I am in me, what about me? If you do wrong, I will tell you you're wrong. It's not now. I'll talk about. There's something I won't talk about now. But what are we talking about? You come and write me here. You're not the IPOP. Nobody knows you. They know you. They know you in Biafra. They know you very well. But it's so unfair. So it's going to be a shame that Nnamdi Kanu is under custody, fighting for his health. Then you are there doing business in Opiweka market in Germany. You protest only 1 day and you keep quiet. And you tell me that you are a dying fan, you are a dying supporter for Biafra. You come and tell me that I don't know anything, they don't know me. Must they know me? You that they know. Show yourself now. Nothing. Guys, I'm off. I want to appreciate. Guys, I want to appreciate. Let me use this medium to appreciate some people. I believe that you people have been following me right from October last year. Not even October, right from NSAS protests. I want to use this medium to appreciate you guys. Let me appreciate you guys because somebody just reminded me about that. You know, I've appreciated you guys last year. I want to appreciate you guys so much for really coming to my aid when I needed assistance last year. I want to appreciate you. Those people that send money to me in one way or the other, whether it's 5,000, whether it's 2,000, any amount, from the Edo, from the Igbos, from the Yorubas, from the Deltans, any tribe that you are that assisted me that time to put roof under my head. Thank you so much. And for the guy that said that my rent will soon expire, guy, let me tell you something. A fighter is a fighter. I'm a humanitarian. I'm an activist. I'm an advocate. And I'm empowerment to the less privileged. This is Jew Foundation. Let me tell you something, guys. I am ready to suffer, but to see that I meet up my target in life. If my house rent expire and I couldn't pay, I will go and sit down in my father's compound. Let me tell you something. I will go to Imo State. In my late father's house, I will sit down there. And let me tell you something. Me being in my late father's house does not stop my sights to visit the less privileged home. Me being in my late father's house in Imo State, from where I am in a city. I am in a place where light is 78 hours. Light don't blink. Every time there is light. I can't use it to even compare Nigeria for when it comes to electricity. Okay? But Nigeria is better than them with so many things. But let me tell you something. If I find myself here that my house rent expire and I could not pay, let me tell you something. I will move myself down to east. But limited to where I stay is not a limitation to my sight and my brain. So don't be deceived. Don't be deceived. Life is about stage by stages. If life throw you back, don't throw your plans back. Let your immortal body be thrown back, but don't allow your determination, your dream, your anxieties, your zeal, your drive, your motive, your stimulus, don't allow them be thrown back. Because when you don't allow them to be thrown back with how life throw you back, you will definitely throw yourself spiritually forward. And immediately throw yourself spiritually forward, you will see your immortal body throwing back forward with it. So don't mock me because of you saw me coming here to ask for assistance. Many people have done that. Be careful of what you say. Because life itself is inevitable. I ask for it because you that just open your mouth and type that will still be the non-entity that will see me on the road. If I steal then, or if I hang myself then, and I was passing through that depression, you will still be the one to come and write RIP for your generation, not me. And if you see me then steal, if I steal, you will say, oh God, why did this fine girl steal? If I tell them that it's because of I was passing through problem, they will tell me, why didn't you say it out? So my fans and my people that have been following me since last year, that is how life is. Don't look at what people say. Because the same person that praise you today will still be the same person that will insult you tomorrow. And that the same person that insult you today will be the same person that will praise you tomorrow. That is how the world is. And that is how anything concerns social media. That is how it is. They will follow you. They will praise you when you talk something that is favoring them. They will praise you. But when you talk something that did not favor them, they will also insult you. So make sure that you are ready to embrace anything that comes from social media. As long as you are saying no. When there is red, you say this is red. As long as you are in that category of human existence, get ready to collect lashes, slants, blast, insult, and frustration. You understand? That is it. But the only word that you keep saying in your mind is that God, I believe in you and I will make it. And in me, fear not. Thank you guys. This is all I have for you guys today. I'm going to meet you guys next time. And please guys, if this is I will drop my YouTube channel link in case you want to be with me on my YouTube channel. Guys, you are welcome. I have more to talk. Anyway, let me go and let me try and do a message. There's a message I saw on my breaking news this morning. One girl will say, if they find quick money, they find quick prophecy. Again, I'm from Ghana. If they find quick prophecy, I don't know as they come to waka. Now maybe na pastor scammer, they come scammer. I can see somebody they rant for somebody was ranting. One Ghanaian was ranting. He got deal with the Ghana pastor. He got deal with the Ghana pastor. This pastor, Pastor name no mention, church name no mention. He dey holla for them. I will deal with the Ghana pastor. I will deal the Ghana. I will deal with the Nigeria pastor. Deal with the Nigeria pastor. Other than pastor, other than pastor. I don't know how to pronounce the pastor. Other than pastor, or than pastor. I don't know. So let me go and treat that news. Guys, love you guys. Please, dying fans, supporters of Nnamdi Kanu, people should carry on more protests.